Bonjour tout le monde. I'm sorry that I can't be with you today, but I hope it's been an interesting panel so far. Hope to carry on the baton with that. So my name is Elena. I'm currently taking French 2 and 3 and doing the internship this semester, which is quite a lot, but it's also because I am planning to move to France soon. My partner is French, so we're planning to move there together. And Professor Hoimi was very accommodating in setting up the circumstances so I could have as much French immersion as possible, including the internship. And so I work at the Pasadena Arts Magnet School as a teaching assistant, and I participate in the classes of kinder, first and second grade, and then fourth, fifth grade. And every Tuesday I have 6 hours worth, about 6 hours, including a 1 hour lunch break at the school, and I go to every single class every time I'm there. I'm taking the 1 unit course, which is 60 hours over a semester, and I've kind of condensed it, so that's why I'm doing 6 hours every week. You don't have to do it as intensively as that. Okay, so in terms of what the internship is like, it's very active. It's very on your feet. You're moving between classes. I really like that about it because they try to show you as much as possible in terms of the grade levels in French. It's interesting because in kinder, classes are supposed to be taught almost 100% in French, and then they decrease the level of French as the students get older until I think about fourth grade, fifth grade, they're supposed to have 60% French and 40% English. And so this means that the benefit of this is that a lot of the students by the time they're fourth, fifth grade are pretty much bilingual, and they will definitely teach you a thing or two, at least for me, especially because I have not really completed that many French courses at PCC before I started this internship. So I have found the language learning part of the internship, I think it's been very helpful to my progress in learning French because you're exposed to spoken French, which is not the same as taught French, but you are also thinking on your feet, you're conjugating in the moment, you're situating yourself more in the psychology of what it means to speak in French, which is in many ways similar to English, but still there are so many differences and nuances that it really helps to be in an environment where you're listening to that to help put you in that mentality so that you're not just directly translating everything from English to French. And so in terms of language, I did find it a little bit difficult at the beginning just because I have not completed as many French level courses at PCC as one would normally do if they were to partake in this internship. So that was a little bit challenging, but at the same time, as I said, I feel like the progress is also quite stark for me. So in terms of language acquisition, I feel like that's kind of a general broad strokes of how I feel about it. And then the internship itself, like I said, it is very active. You are moving, you are interacting with, if you're going to 4 classes a day, 25 students per class, it's 120 students in a day. But it's also very rewarding because you get to grow and practice your French alongside the students. You're a teaching assistant, and a lot of the times you might teach them, whether it's with math or English or even vocabulary. But a lot of the times they are teaching me, and I feel I'm learning alongside with them. And it's great because there's so much vocabulary and there's so much, it puts your knowledge of French to the test when you are required to explain it to somebody else. So I think that's the gist of what I want to share with you today. Again, I'm sorry I can't be there, but if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I'm happy to address, any other inquiries you might have that I didn't talk about today, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of the panel. Thank you for listening.